Tonight, we celebrate what is right with our community. We are going to honor excellence in leadership and in our greater West Bloomfield community. I really believe that part of taking this position was to help continue to focus and direct our community so that we can all prosper and have a better quality of life. And one of the things that helps us grow is the concept of being an entrepreneur, being creative, recognizing people for out-of-the-box thinking. So tonight's awardee and honoree for excellence is our Young Entrepreneur of the Year, Jason Miller. Jason grew up in West Bloomfield and is the proud owner of 2 West Bloomfield-based companies. In August 2010, Jason took over the computer company his father began in 1994. Fueling his passion for reinvention, he relaunched the company in January 2011 as the Access Computer Technology, adding website building, designing, and social media. Since taking the lead, Jason has grown the company's client list and established himself as an expert in social media, receiving invitations for national speaking engagements. Under his leadership, Access Technology maintains a healthy balance between not-for-profit and for-profit clients, donating over $50,000 in pro bono services in 2011 to nonprofit organizations. Jason is also recognized as a popular blogger and tweeter, serving as the technology staff writer for the Jewish Week, a national newspaper based in New York. He also writes a monthly technology column for the Detroit Jewish News. And for those of you who have not yet gotten to know Jason, his formal training is not in technology or in business. He is an ordained rabbi who believes the traditional borders of the global Jewish community have been blurred by globalization and new technology. He refers to himself as an entrepreneurial rabbi, and he founded a kosher certification agency in 2008 called Kosher Michigan. Jason was the winner of a Jewish Influencer Award by the National Jewish Outreach Program during 2012 Social Media Week in New York. He is connected to tens of thousands through social networks, his several blogs, and is consistently listed as one of the top 10 Jewish Twitter users in the world. In addition to his business endeavors, Jason is also a visiting professor at Oakland University in the Religious Studies Department and will begin teaching in the Beaumont Hospital, Oakland University School of Medicine this fall. Jason is married to Alyssa, and together they have 3 children, Joshua, Jonah, and Talia. I would like you to honor, and we want to welcome Jason to receive his award.
Thank you so much, Steve, and I also want to acknowledge the entire Tapper family who's here. I'd like to, of course, first thank the West Bloomfield Chamber for this award. I'm truly honored and also humbled to receive it. It's important, I believe, to really take stock of one's life and to come up with a personal audit, not only for business people, of course, but for all of us. And looking at the name of this award gives me pause. I'd like to take a moment to break down the name of this award and to explain to you why receiving it is truly so meaningful to me, not only at this stage in my career, but also at this stage in my life. It's a rather long name for an award, actually, Community Excellence Award as Young Entrepreneur of the Year from the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce. First, I'm glad that this award begins with the term community. So often, we throw that word around without really considering what it means or how it is defined. For me, community is at the essence of everything that I do. We really have an excellent community here, and I'm grateful for it, and I pledge to do my part to see it succeed. Second, young entrepreneur. I can't really take credit for being young, and I don't always feel so young, but receiving an award with the word young in it is a blessing. It's a blessing because it reminds me that I'm still wet behind the ears, have a lot to learn, and have a long way to go. And that's a good thing. But the entrepreneur part is really what gets me out of bed in the morning. Entrepreneurism is alive and well here in Metro Detroit, and it's exciting to be a part of it. I must tell you that I was an entrepreneur long before I got into the business world. As a rabbi, I've always considered myself to be a rabbi-entrepreneur. I believe that we all must embrace the entrepreneurial spirit in the 21st century, as the geographical borders have virtually disappeared, and we are growing ever more interconnected and globalized through the internet and social media. Finally, West Bloomfield. I was born and raised here in West Bloomfield, and I couldn't be prouder than to be running two businesses that are based here. The WB is an awesome township, and I'm eager to continue stacking hands with my fellow business people in the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber to help strengthen West Bloomfield and the surrounding area, helping all of us reach our full potential and seeing our businesses succeed and flourish. I'd like to thank my business partner at Access Computer, Jason Snelling. Unfortunately, Jason left the office sick earlier today and couldn't be here tonight. I would be remiss if I didn't thank my family members who are here tonight to support me, including my grandmother, Adele Goodis. I'd also like to thank my in-laws, Ron and Jackie Lorfell, who are here. When people ask me where I get this type of business acumen, the drive to build a business and network and make deals, it's an obvious answer. My mother, Bobby Miller, a well-respected local realtor, has shown me by example. Her business sense is second to none, and I thank her for the good DNA. And I must also tell you how much I appreciate my father, Gary Miller, who is also here, who had the keen insight back in the early 1990s to launch a computer company. I am truly privileged to have learned from the master, and I feel so appreciative to have his expertise available only a phone call away. Finally, the person who should really be accepting this award and the individual who is actually responsible for every other accolade and compliment that I ever get, my wife, Alyssa Miller. Not only does she manage the offices for both Access Computer and Kosher Michigan, she manages the most important office in my life, the home office. She's there 24/7 for our children, Joshua, Jonah, and Talia, and somehow she still finds the time and energy to take care of me. Not an easy job. Thank you, everyone. I'm really honored. Thanks so much.